Avery, you there?
Yep, we'll start first with Sean Coleman.
Anthony, first off, welcome back and great effort from you tonight. Just in your first game back, getting back into the first half that you had, just how did it feel to be out there and once again show off the shooting stroke that's been there all season?
It felt great, honestly. It felt great to be back out there, with my teammates, feeling that energy. Man, I couldn't wait to get back. But I just wanted to make sure, my rehab process was, good, and especially dealing with something like that with your knee. I just want to make sure, I'm worried about the next 10 years, sometimes not the next 10 days. So I felt great out there tonight, and I felt like I was ready, and I always got to stay ready.
Megan Triplett.
De'Anthony, take me back to like those, the double overtime. What did Denver do to kind of make it tough to stop them? And what would you say that let them to get to that run, especially there towards the end?
They just played great team basketball. Jokic is a great player. But Will Barton contributed. Michael Porter hit tough shots. They played well, but that's one of those we should definitely close out. And it's gonna sting a little bit. It's cool. We live and learn from stuff like this. But we know, we could definitely beat those teams. So I think, we all got better here.
Mark Giannotto.
Hey, De'Anthony, obviously you guys, got some guys back, also lost some guys for this game. But I'm curious with Jaren presumably coming back soon, and hopefully you got the full team back together. I'm curious, as you reflect on both tonight and just in general, like, where do you think the resiliency that this team has shown this year and even tonight, going into double overtime undermanned, where does that come from, you think?
Like I said, we don't really care who's really, who we line up against. We just, go out there and play our style of basketball. And Jaren understands, our system and what we got going on. He's seen a lot of games, so he understands what guys can do, where he can, implement himself. But I think he's ready. He's ready to play. He's ready to get out there. But he's still worried about making sure he's healthy to get out there. He doesn't want to rush anything, especially at this point. We're just gonna keep holding it down for him.
Evan Barnes.
Hey, De'Anthony, you guys always talk about wanting to take every loss as a lesson more than anything. But at this point, with you mentioning how it's going to sting, does it feel more as if you want to learn some of these games by winning as much as by losing sometimes?
Everybody wants to win every game. So you're not going to go 82-0, but you got to, prepare yourself to go 82-0. So we're going out there trying to win every game, but, hey, sometimes, it's not going to happen. We're playing against a lot of great players in this league. So we're going to just keep fighting. And like I said, no matter what, we're going to try to win, no matter where we at, no matter who we against. So we definitely learned from this game. And, it's what we need to do.
Adam Tyke.
Hey, De'Anthony, 6 threes for you, but also 6 dimes. I know you're comfortable and experienced manning point guard duties, but just thinking back to the beginning of the season, what elements of your playmaking game have you gotten more comfortable with as the team continues to hand you the rock?
It starts with, them trusting me with the ball and just watching the film and seeing what's open, keeping that vision up, keeping my head on a swivel. We got a lot of great shooters, slashers, guys that can put the ball in the basket. So just trying to get them the ball. I feel like we're a very unselfish team, and, team basketball is contagious. So I feel like that's what we play like.
Final question, Brandon Abraham.
Hey, De'Anthony, 41 minutes tonight, after having, a few games off with the soreness. And the altitude in Denver, how much kind of did the altitude affect, the comeback? Obviously you played great, but did you kind of feel the altitude as the game wore on?
Honestly, no. Honestly, not. It didn't really affect me that much. I was able to get a play group in when I first got out here, and then, go hard in my court work before the game. So by the time the game came around, I was already, on my second, third win. So I was ready to go. It's not my first time playing here, so I understand, what it takes to, keep pushing through. I feel like all that guys did, and that's what we always gonna do.
Thanks, De'Anthony.
You're welcome.